I'm Mackenzie Langley.
And I'm Sophie Hailu.
And we're here to talk to you about the island of misfit toys. For this ideation strategy, we came up with 3 definitions. The first are products that were introduced to the market that contradicted the status quo and were successful in spite and because of it. For this, we talked about ugly dolls. When you think of a child's toy, a lot of times you think of a cute little baby doll. This completely contradicted that practice and yet was completely successful. This ugly doll company came up with these crazy designs for stuffed animals and they ended up being super successful and they still sell their products today.
Our second one are businesses that everybody thought would not work, and angels investors also did not think would work. Yet it did work and became wildly successful. Our example for this was Airbnb. So the investors in Airbnb did not think that any of this would work. They thought that nobody would want strangers in their homes and nobody would want to stay in a stranger's home. But that's how we travel and stay in places today. We do it more than hotels.
And the third one are products that are wildly impractical yet have become successful in spite of it as well. For this, we came up with 2 examples. First, you think of Heelys, shoes that are supposed to be sturdy and help you get from place to place with a wheel underneath it. You'd think that that wouldn't work, and yet people enjoyed the idea of rolling through town. It's a misfit. It doesn't fit in, and yet, look, it's successful, and people really liked it, and it was a total trend in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and then our second one is edible arrangements. We have fruit, we have flower arrangements. We don't necessarily need them to combine, especially when it marks up the price. Yet, one company did exactly that, created art with fruit and arrangements with fruit. And now, people are ordering edible arrangements to their office parties, to whatever, even though it would be a lot cheaper to just buy some fruit.
It's some flowers that might last a little longer than the fruit as well.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily practical, but it became successful.
And then we went from inspiration to innovation. So we came up with a couple ideas. The first one is umbrellas need an upgrade. If you think about it, it covers your head, but if it's windy and rainy and sleety, you're still getting wet and you're not really protected. So we came up with a new idea. That's an umbrella you wear around your belt to free your arms, and then it comes down all the way down right above your feet, not to get caught under your feet, and you can walk with it. And then when you're ready to put it down, you pull a string, the sides go up, and you close your umbrella and you're completely dry regardless of the conditions outside.
Our second idea is a hot plate that has a USB cord that you can plug into your computer. As business professionals and students, not a lot of the time we have time to cook and make coffee or walk to a coffee maker. That sometimes takes shave seconds down that we desperately need. And so something that might seem impractical, might seem like it doesn't need to be, we don't need it, yet we'll create a hot plate that plugs right into your computer so that you can have a hot plate right by your side while you're studying. You can make your coffee, you can warm up a snack, warm up some dinner, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, when you're studying for those late night exams, you just plug in coffee and you get your pick-me-up without moving, which could be really great. And finally, we came up with a more practical way and an impractical design, some might believe, for eating. Pregnant women have big bellies and they gotta eat food, and that becomes difficult when they can't get over a table.
And so, take away the table altogether, add it on your belly, and then create a support where you can eat cereal off your stomach, you can eat ramen off your stomach, you can eat whatever, hopefully not coffee, but yeah, or you can even study, put your laptop on there, utilize your own body to help you out.
Make your life easier, yeah. So thank you, and we hope you consider checking out the Island of Misfit Toys.